All right, down at the start. It is race 40. It is the grand final for heavyweight varsity eights. The lanes: Harvard, lane 1. Brown, lane 2. Northeastern, lane 3. Boston University, lane 4. Yale, lane 5. Princeton, lane 6. End of the line here for the varsity heavyweight eight-oared crews. It's a long season. A lot of work has gone into preparation for this league championship. It's the Ivy League championship as well as the EARC varsity eight-oared championship. 6 really fine crews, and this is their reward for all the work they've done this year for the privilege of rowing in the grand final. They're all attached to the stake boats. None of them are pointed down the course, though. They're all kind of kicked over toward lane 1. All the crews are working to get aligned, or get pointed, rather. The aligner has not yet begun to get them even. But I can see sculling and little tap strokes going on in nearly every crew here of the 6 under the bridge. Liner should take charge shortly here. They've been on the stake boats for a while. Get them aligned, and then we'll have the starter pull the crews, do the countdown, and we'll have this championship row underway. Lanes again. Harvard University, number 1 seed in the regatta, and they are off, and Harvard's off well in lane 1. First crew out from under the bridge might be Northeastern. It's very close between Harvard and Brown and Northeastern in the early going here. Harvard 48, Brown 48. Northeastern has really exploded off the line. Harvard also. They are the 2 crews out with Brown. Clearly, BU is back. They're the furthest crew back, actually. Yale would be next then and working forward. Then Syracuse. Then Northeastern, Brown, and Harvard now has pushed out. And Harvard might have a half length as they come up on the dock here at the Donahoe Rowing Center. It is Harvard, Brown, and Northeastern dead even. Northeastern moving by Brown, but Harvard has half a boat length. 4th place is Princeton, followed by Yale, and in last place, BU. Harvard moving out well here. We'll turn this race over to Fred Schock in the launch.
What is it? Harvard's at 37. Northeastern 37, matching them. Harvard and Northeastern even. Brown back 3 seats. 125 unofficially to the 500. Then it's going to be Princeton in 4th. Yale in 5th. Boston University coming back on Yale. Harvard has a seat now. Harvard is taking a move at 750. Harvard at 37.5 is breaking it open. Harvard's got 4 seats on Northeastern. Brown still running in 3rd, a seat behind NU. Brown being either very patient, they're letting Harvard get away. Harvard's got 4 seats on Northeastern, 5 or 6 seats on Brown. Princeton a half a length back of Brown. Princeton half a length up on Yale. Yale a seat or 2 up on Boston. Brown's at 38, trying to make something happen. But Harvard, 37.5, looks really sharp. Northeastern holding Brown off, but Harvard starting to inch away, a stroke by stroke. Northeastern, 35 now. Brown, 37.5. Harvard through the 1,000. 256 for Harvard unofficially. Harvard has almost a length on Northeastern. Harvard looking really strong. from the pups from Northeastern. Harvard open water. Harvard 37 and Brown 38.5 is past Northeastern. Brown is 3 seats up on NU. Then it's a full length back to Princeton. Princeton holding Yale off, Yale holding BU off. Harvard just putting on a clinic. Brown 39, 4 seats up on Northeastern. Harvard 37.5. Looking very strong. Open water ahead of Brown. .600 meters to go. It's all Harvard today. Harvard with a couple of red hats in the middle of that boat, swinging nicely, legs back and arms. Brown 39.5, trying to make it up, but it's too late. Harvard owns this one. The best Brown can do is hold off Northeastern. Open water back to 4th. Princeton holding off Yale. Nothing's changed. 4, 5, and 6. They'll be drinking suds in Harvard Square tonight. Harvard really way out front, looking sharp as ever, clean blade work, driving it home. Can Northeastern mount a charge and catch Brown, because they were understroking Brown? It will be a real dazzler for Northeastern to catch Brown here today and take a silver medal home. It's been a few years since the Huskies have won a silver at the Eastern Sprints. Northeastern 38. They've got to drive it up now. Brown at 40 with 20 to go. The Huskies got to push it down now. Are they moving? It's hard to tell. They're coming up a seat.
Harvard finishing at 39.
Harvard at 39 will win it. I think Northeastern's given the best they can do. Brown is going to hang on for silver. Northeastern, a credible and very strong bronze. Open water ahead of Princeton and Yale. Yale open water ahead of Boston.
5:56, 5-second win.
A 5-second margin unofficially for Brown, or for Harvard over Brown. And Harvard just putting on a really strong showing.
Sub 6. They were a little over 6 by the end. Yeah, they were 6:0 something.
All right, at the finish, wonderful, wonderful season for an undefeated Harvard varsity crew. Wire to wire, took it wire to wire. Northeastern hung in there for a while. Brown came up and made a real go with Northeastern, but it was Harvard, the class of the show here today. They took the lead early, and they rode strongly all the way down the course. Tough set of conditions, but fair conditions all the way across. Okay,